Hey, what's going on, family? Today we're gonna react to a video of a young lady that going to share an experience that she had in the past, and then that's a good thing. She's sharing this. A lot of women can learn from this. So I'm not gonna tell you what is it about. So we're about to watch the video together. So let's get to it.
Anyway, that angel wasn't even on social media like that, so he'll probably never see this, but still, if you do see this, I hope you're doing great. I fumbled the man I probably should have married, and I'm making this post so that y'all don't do the same thing that I did. This is an accountability post. I met him on Hinge, and this was back when the algorithm was working a lot better, and it was like 2022, I believe. I didn't like his profile. I just knew he was gonna like me, and the next day he did. Normally I name names, but just in case he has a new girl and they're at peace, I don't want to disrupt his situation, so I'm not gonna name his name. But anyway, we met up quickly, we went on a date, and we ended up being like glued to each other pretty fast. We were like in a relationship within like a month, I believe. He locked it down. He was not trying to see me single. This man was fine. He was like 6'3", buff, long hair. He looked like Roman Reigns. Society would easily give him a 9, easily. And if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. But frankly, his looks were pretty irrelevant, honestly. He actually was very kind, very sweet, very empathetic, very emotional, very in tune with his emotions, but also quite emotional. And, you know, he just had a lot of very positive traits. The number one being, he did not play about me at all. We went to brunch with his brother and sister-in-law, and they were kind of cold, like not really like, I don't know, warming up to me. And he called that out immediately. He was like, absolutely not. When his brother was not trying to get to know me after like we had met, he was like,
My brother displayed all this good character, but yet here we are on the internet talking about how you fumbled this guy. This man was perfect on paper, but you're not with him. Why? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's continue.
he was like, can you put more effort in with Brit? Like, that's my girl. Like, put some respect on Brit's name. Like, he did not play about me at all. I had never in my life dated a man like that. I had never dated a man who was on my side. Like, who, like, I don't know, defended me. I've never had that before.
Yeah,
He also impressed my parents. My mom liked him a lot. She said I broke his heart, and honestly, I agree. But yes, my parents liked him a lot. So we dated for like 6 months, and I kept feeling like something was just missing throughout the relationship. Like something just felt like it was missing. And I would communicate that to him like, oh, I like you a lot. I love you, but like something's just missing. And I didn't know what it was. And this poor guy was just doing his best to try to figure out what was missing, like trying to make adjustments, but like he just couldn't figure it out, and neither could I, because I didn't have the self-awareness that I have now. What was missing was chaos. No matter how many adjustments he was willing to make, he couldn't adjust himself to become a chaotic, toxic man when he just wasn't that. And that's all I had ever been used to. You see, I had not taken the time to like truly heal myself after my relationship prior to him, which was with an abusive guy. Very abusive, emotionally avoidant guy. Emotionally unavailable, everything. Okay, I had not healed from that. Not enough to be with a person who was safe. And so one day when he pissed me off, I broke up with him like on a whim. Because the majority of my prior relationships were with like antagonistic men,
You know what she said? One day he pissed her off, and then she just broke up with him like that. She never liked the man. She never liked the man, bro. She never loved him, bro. She was just tolerating him, bro. Imagine her friends liked the kid. Her parents liked the kid. The kid was doing everything and absolutely everything that it could to make this woman happy. Look, she never loved this man, bro. She never, and then she wasted 6 months of this man's life, bro. 6 months. The guy was probably paying everything, probably paying trips, dinner, all the move that they make together. He probably paid all that. She's just enjoying all that, but she know deep inside of her she didn't like this man. She wasted this man time, bro. And then
I was not ready to receive someone who was safe and loving and kind and caring. Maybe I didn't think I deserved it. Maybe I couldn't recognize what it was. My nervous system didn't know what to do with safe. My parents were kind of emotionally unavailable. Growing up in that dynamic, you kind of look for that in partners as well. So I ended up with emotionally unavailable.
What she just said right now is key. Is key. You know what she just said? Even her and her family was never their family was chaotic. Just she never experienced a good relationship in her life. That's why she can never understand what a good relationship was, because her mom and her father was chaotic. They fight all the time, probably cursing each other out, wilding out every day. That's all she know. And all the men that she been with are the same too, probably are the same chaotic men who just decided to not call for like 4 days and stuff like that. That's what she used to. That's the type of people that she always had around her. She never had a good man. She never had a good person who actually seen who she could be, who she. But she didn't see that. She didn't see that. She wanted chaos. She wanted a man that would, like a roller coaster type of situation. That's what she used to. Whenever something is straight, whenever something is fine, they will find a way to destroy it. They will find a way to set it on fire, bro. This is what they like. They can't stay. They can stay just in one place and and just accept that. But they have to.
Men back to back to back. That brings me to my next point. For a while, what I felt like the relationship was lacking was him being a true leader. He would defer to me to make a lot of decisions because he felt like I was more intelligent than him. He would want me to like plan stuff. He would want me to just like make a lot of choices that I felt like the man should make. And I just didn't want to do that. I wanted like a leader in the way that I saw leader, how I viewed it. But like knowing that he has weaknesses and that I have strengths, and then deferring to me where he's weak and letting him take the reins where he's strong is leadership. Like, okay, he could lead when it comes to protecting and providing and whatever, but he may have needed help with planning and stuff that he's not so good at. But I just couldn't see that at the time because I was dumb. I thought I needed 10 out of 10 boxes checked. But relationships are not found, they are built. Soulmates are built. Boxes can be built. If the person is at 7 or 8 and the last 2 need some work, you can meet them halfway. They can meet you halfway. Adjustments can be made. You don't have to break up. So though he had 8 of my 10 boxes, I was still too traumatized to accept him. I couldn't regulate my own nervous system fully yet. I had gotten to that point at 25 and met a very abusive man at 26, and I lost all my progress. So I still needed chaos, and I ruined it. The next guy.
Exactly. Chaos is what she wanted, bro. She wanted chaos. These people want leaders, but they don't even know what a leader is, bro. She said, I wanted a leader. I wanted somebody to lead. They don't even know what a leader is. Ask her. If you ask her, what does a leader do? She won't be able to tell you. She will think a leader is somebody who's just carrying stuff, takes stuff from here and then put it there and do all this crazy stuff. They don't know. They don't know what a leader. And then I think this kid was he loved her too much. He loved bombing her. Like he loved her too much. Like he probably not used to a very attractive women. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I mean, maybe something like that. And then he's just like he lose himself and then into her. And you know, modern women, they don't like that. They don't like men that like them too much, especially if they've been in a lot of abusive relationships. So, and then they find a guy who actually respect them enough to ask her, hey, would you like to do this? Would you like to do that? This is what they don't know. They don't like that. They're not used to that. They used to be with abusive men who like, yo man, men who talk crazy to them, who treat them crazy, dirty. That's exactly what it is. She may be cute, she may be attractive, but she's a street girl, bro. She's from the street, so she belongs to the.
I dated after that ended up being another avoidant who was emotionally unavailable and ended up breaking my heart worse than anybody else I'd ever experienced in my entire life. So I got my karma pretty fast, I guess. Let this be a lesson. If you've met someone who's good, they protect you well, they show up, they love you, but you feel like something's missing or something feels off or whatever the case may be, or it feels boring, make sure that something is not just the trauma that you're used to. Make sure that you have healed enough to even receive what they're offering you. You don't need a perfect man. You just need a man that checks enough boxes that you can work with the rest. Anyway, that angel wasn't even on social media like that, so he'll probably never see this, but still.
See what I'm saying? She dumped the good dude, and then she went into one of those guys that she used to, and it broke her heart. Probably cheating, probably doing this, probably smash her own sister. This guy, this is the type of man that she used to. Hopefully she learned from that. Hopefully she understand that. Well, anyway, the dude wasn't for her. I guess they both learned something. I guess the dude, you probably learned something there too, like to invest it into a woman. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. My name is G. My name is G, and this is G in Progress. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, man. If something needs to be improved, let me know what's up, man. I'm trying to grow. Thank you.